Okay, today we're going to be doing a brief installation on installing your MacBook graphic. And the first thing you want to do is just make sure you got a nice clean surface. Clean up your computer real good, just get any dust or debris off of it. Okay, and the key to this part is you want to be in a semi-dark room. You don't have to be in the pitch darkness, but just have the dim lights at the very least. What you want to do is go ahead and turn on your computer. The reason for that is the Apple logo will glow at that point. This is how you get it aligned with the Apple and with the edges of your computer. The first thing you do when installing is take your graphic, flip it over, and what you want to do is peel back about 1 inch of the paper backing and fold it down. So now what you've done is you've exposed the adhesive. Just about 1 inch will do. Then what you want to do, flip it back over, and here's the key to lining it up. You've got the light from your Apple logo shining through, and that'll shine right through the paper on your graphic. So holding on to the part that you just exposed and then the other left side of the graphic, go ahead and line it up with the Apple logo, and then you also want to make sure that it's aligned at the top upper edge of your computer as well, as close as possible. That way everything's nice and uniform. So you're using the Apple logo as a guideline and using the top of your computer as a guideline. Take a second and get it right, making sure at this part, don't let the adhesive touch the computer yet. You're keeping it free so you can move it around. Alright. So there, I feel like I have it nice and lined up at the top, and the logo is pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead, take my thumb, and apply just this side to the computer, starting right at the separation point. And go ahead and work your way downward. Okay, don't worry about getting this part completely on yet. You're just kind of locking it in place. Then what you'll do is peel back the paper about halfway, the backing paper, and you just kind of join them together. Now you want to work the graphic up and down, and you're trying to make sure that you don't miss any spots as you smooth it out, because what will happen is you'll have little air bubbles that will eventually come out, but you want to avoid them as much as possible. Okay, I'm just working it back and forth. Okay, and then once you get to the point where you've peeled the paper up too, go ahead and pull the remainder off. Get that out of your way and continue what you're doing. Okay, now you can go ahead and work the edges. You can close the computer at this point, make it a little easier. Make sure you press down the rounded corners real well. The adhesion on this builds up over the course of a couple of days, so it's important that in the beginning you get it nice and placed properly while it's still not, while the adhesion's not that strong. And we'll just work out any little imperfections. Okay, there's that. Just use your fingers and it'll come out perfect. Same thing to the other side. Start from the center. Work your way outward. And just apply some pressure and work out the edges there so that they'll lay down flat. If they start to come up right after you've installed, again, the adhesion builds up, the strength of the adhesion builds up over the course of a couple days. So if you see them start to come up, just press them back down again, and they'll lock in place in time. You can kind of use both thumbs to work the corners. Okay. Okay. And there you have it. You've installed your graphic.